short ones. There's an update tonight. I'm not sure what they're adding or changing, but here we are in gameplay. I'm in the jungle. I've already killed a couple of bots, and this starts like just a very hectic last half of this whole game. Like, it was really rough. I saw a guy in the water that I took some shots at. Well, I was going to take shots at him, but I decided to attack the guy on the cliff because he seemed sweatier, and I figured to try and clip him first. And it almost backfires because that guy pushes me, and he was totally sweaty. That Brucesgreenpp guy. Nice name, Bubby. But watch how this goes. This guy pushes me, and when we start building, I'll stop it and we'll do a little DMR action in the jungle. That comes in handy. There he is pushing on the vine. I'm like, okay, wait, he's not over the top. So I said, you know what, let me go after this guy. See, at this time, I got a blue Havoc suppressed AR, I got a purple Havoc shotgun, and a blue DMR. So I like my loadout. I mean, I prefer the Maven shotgun better, but once I stick with a shotgun, I try and run it the whole game, and I'm glad I did, because up close, this Havoc suppressed is so brutal. So I know he's healing, so I lasered him pretty good. A little lag there. Okay, he's peeking, right? So I'm like, if he's going to peek me from there, either he's got a repeater or he's got an MK. I've been pretty good with a DMR lately because I've been playing a lot of 50 versus 50, and I use a gold DMR all the time. You know, I could tell this guy is for real because of how quick he pushed me. Like, no regular player would have come over to try and take me out and leave those bots alone. Any average player would have just like went after the bots and like let me like come over and like cause real trouble. But no, this dude came right after me, healed up, watch him start building. This is a pretty good exchange here. Okay. Real important like decision right there. Since I play with the DMR a lot, they reload really, really slow. Okay? So I did not reload right there when I saw him pushing. I knew I had to put some ramps up and try and get something from getting him to come over the top. Even though there's a tree right there, he still had room to kind of sneak over and sweat me. So watch what I do here. Okay, so he's looking. Okay, I know he's got a wall up. That's his wall. But he's got to come through my roof tile. So what's he going to do? I think he's going to push over to one of the sides. So I got to get my sides protected. I'm waiting. I got that shotty. And I'm like, all right, dude, come through. I'm going to hit you with this Havoc right in the face. So he went to my left. This is so great. He's looking. Now, before I let this roll, I talk about all the time how I'm always kind of ham-fisted and I don't hit my buttons all that well. This almost cost me this fight, but I had to stick with it. I couldn't panic. I just had to trust that even though I couldn't really see him, I had to stick with my shotgun. Here comes the drop down. Now see, okay, he hit me first. So I knew if I didn't get the next shot in, it was over. I waited and got right up to him and did 126. He missed. He missed again. He's dead, bro. Like, later. I did enough damage to him that the storm killed him. Now let's go back here real quick. Watch it from his perspective. Because it's kind of cool watching how he pushed. And he thought he did all the right moves, but he didn't hit his second shotty pump. And if the first one doesn't get a headshot and kill you, then kill your opponent, then you're in a lot of trouble. Anyway, when I watched how he played, I knew this guy was really sweaty. Nice render. Anytime you see the people like toggle up and down when they're taking shield or heals, you know they're just real good. They're not casuals. He got lasered right there. That's me trashing it. Anyone who does that is a sweat. They're not a casual, like, whatever dropper like I am. He's definitely not in his 50s. Okay, you see that? He's like, okay, cool. Am I coming through my build? Am I going to wait? No, I'm holding. I'm waiting for that dude to come at me. Quick little one-button macro. This guy's not playing straight up. Nice little, again, look at that. That just, come on. See it. So that was nice. I was really glad I was able to get that one. We're going to move it along to the end here, because this guy at the end's even worse than that guy was. So after that fight, I was running out of the storm. I made it out of the storm with, like, I don't know, 20 health, and I was scrounging for health and shield the whole way, the rest of the way. Made it really tough. A little further. And of course, it pushed me over by Steamy Springs, but the last of the fighting was going to end up in Mega City. Sorry for it to render here. How many people left? 4? Okay. Alright, so I was kind of creeping over here, like worrying about people on rooftops. Of course, I can't see the name tags. I heard fighting. I do need to take some more heals because I finally found some shield and a med kit. I'm not going to push that. That made it top 3, so I was waiting for the next fight to happen. And the way Storm was going, high ground was going to be right in front of me. So that's where I was going to be headed next after I healed up. Now, I would normally do drone free, but I wanted to show you what I saw because, as you know, I'm a big fan when I'm in a panic and someone has high ground. You know how I always like layer roof tiles? Well, I've also been layering them with a roof tile and then just a regular floor tile underneath. And this guy was trying to hammer me. He ends up trying to hammer me with a repeater, and repeaters do splash damage. So it's good to have those double layers, as you'll see here. So I hear the guy on the bike. I don't know he's there. I'm hoping he doesn't see me, because I'm trying to get to this rock here. See, right there I knew, okay, I got to go down and use this edge to roof tile. I'm not going to sit there and try and build fight this guy. See that? He's trying to splash damage. Now I'm going to try and get me a better attack vantage point. I'm going to try and push out and build, but I miss here and I take some damage. Now this is what I love. This guy got so overconfident, he comes after me with his harvesting tool. That was absolutely beautiful. That dude takes a swipe and misses, eats a shoddy pump to the face, and says, oh, wait a minute, I better pull my gun out. And by that time, it was too late, and I blew his fucking head off. That was so fantastic. And then I give him a little loser dance here. You know, little directions, like, hey, we're going to go over here, communicate, we'll sneak in, drop the bomb, and you're a loser. Okay, so we'll do one last one from his point of view, because that was just too good, man. That guy was so cocky. He had like 13 or 14 kills. Now I know, like, at this point of the season, like, ranked it's good for me to play because everyone's kind of ranked up. And I want to go a little further back. So most people in bronze right now are bronze. I fell all the way down into the high level of bronze 1. It was terrible. But whatever this dude's doing, like sweating, using his friend's account or whatever he's doing. This guy's not a bronze player. He's taunting people all the time. He's perfectly dialed in. But I love it because you know what? Whenever you fight these better players, you gotta stick into the very, very last. You can never just give in. You gotta fight tooth and nail against them. I'll say it again. A lot of these like sweaty players, they're not as good 1v1 fighters as you might think if they can't manipulate a wall. If they can't manipulate piece control or have high ground, sometimes they're as good or even worse of a 1v1 fighter than you are. So try and get better and sweatier players off their rhythm and then trust your weapons and then send them back to the lobby. This is so great. This guy's such a dick. Wait, what's his name again? Green 2K16. So you got a green 2001 Civic? Good for you, buddy. Looking, trying to oh, he thinks I'm paper mache. He's like, oh, this guy's mustard. Sorry, man. Sorry I had to like kick you in the face like that with a shotgun blast. But that was it. I had a really good time just sticking with it and pulling it out there at the last minute. That's all for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, there's my little #1 Victory Royale banner. That was it. Don't give in to these people. Fight hard. Play your tail off. And trust your weapons. And if you're, and I'll say one last thing. I've been watching some videos about how like soft aim and aimbot has been a real problem again lately. What are you gonna do, man? Just try and don't let it discourage you. If people got to cheat, whether they're 13 or 35, that's just because they're fucking lame. All right, don't be like them. Don't cheat. Just play it straight up. Get your dubs, and we'll catch you next time. All right, everybody. We will see you later.